Bet you didn't know that's a fresh, Oregon-grown Furcrest Farms chicken. Or that a Furcrest Farms chicken is raised naturally, without hormones or preservatives. Or that a fresh Oregon Furcrest Farms chicken is guaranteed plump and delicious. Or you get 2 free.
Nope.
Bet your mom does. Furcrest Farms. Chicken doesn't come any better.
There's a break in the action, but not at Tom Peterson's. This big 25-inch Magnavox remote color television, only $337. Now back to the action. Wow, what a shot! And what a price. 27-inch Viv console, only $497. No money down, no payments, no interest till June 1991. Now that's Tom Peterson.
Cold filtered, never heat pasteurized.
What happened? The car just kind of...
Miller Genuine Draft. For those who've discovered its real draft taste, the world is a very cool place.
At Toshiba, we know that business moves wherever you move. And our complete line of portable computers and printers can help make it move in powerful ways. After all, what's power? If you can't take it with you.
Where do millions of the world's vehicles go when they need to fill up? The same place you do. BP.
Don't worry, you were here first.
BP. On the move.
No one can guarantee you a perfect world. A world where the unexpected never intrudes. But some of us know we'll be taken care of, quickly and compassionately. In an imperfect world, you're in good hands with Allstate, a member of the Sears Financial Network.
Carnegie Hall it ain't, but to the musicians who play in local clubs like this and the thousands of people who enjoy them, it doesn't really matter. That's why the Oregonian brings you a complete guide to Portland's entertainment scene, Fridays in A&E.
By day, the temperature hovers at 260 degrees Fahrenheit. By night, it drops to 280 below.
You got it?
Inside, however, the temperature remains at an even 72 degrees, no matter what it's like on the outside.
Very comfortable and walking.
Slightly closer to home, we offer the even comfort of the heat pump. Contact your local H Pro dealer.
It's the friendliest territory there is. First Interstate Bank territory, where thousands of people are ready to help you with your banking needs. Because only First Interstate has offices in more cities and states than any other bank system. So whether you're in your hometown or traveling out of town, come to First Interstate Bank and discover how nice it is to have a bank that can go the extra mile for you.
Do you really understand what it means to win your Oregon Lottery Megabucks, the original plan? It's like being handed a 20-year contract for a very respectable job, and you don't even have to show up for work. Staggering. 2 words, power play. Megabucks plus power play. With $1 extra, match 3 numbers and win. Match 4 or 5 and win 4 times as much. No power play? Power play.
Whether your customers are cross-town or cross-country, one of the best ways to make them feel good about doing business with you is to follow up your sales with a personal call. Try it.
This is Amy's Pet Shop. Hope you like the pet you bought. Come back soon.
Who is this?
This is Amy's Pet Shop. How you doing, Bird Brain? Come back soon. This is Amy's Bird Brain. Hope you like the shop you bought. How you doing, sweetheart?
The follow-up call on GTE.
And now, BP, big play of the game.
A Clyde Drexler big play drive in a moment.
Where do millions of the world's vehicles go when they need to fill up? Same place you do. BP.
Don't worry, you were here first.
BP. On the move.
Clyde Drexler revives memories of Julius Erving with a spectacular drive and hanging reverse lay-in as the Blazers rally for an overtime win over the Lakers in Los Angeles.
That's why this play was the BP big play of the game.
You know, I love coming to the park with Air Major. Because there's nothing better than spending a little time with man's two best friends. His dog and his beer. Miller Lite, the less filling beer that really tastes great. Hey, where's Major?
Miller Lite, where less filling really tastes great.
Hey, where you been?
Carnegie Hall, it ain't. But to the musicians who play in local clubs like this and the thousands of people who enjoy them, it doesn't really matter. That's why the Oregonian brings you a complete guide to Portland's entertainment scene. Fridays in A&E.
High drama tonight at the Seattle Center Coliseum, and the Never Say Die Trailblazers in triple overtime beat the SuperSonics 130 to 124. Now stay tuned. Our post-game show with post-game interviews and highlights is coming right up. And our friends at the Miller Brewing Company remind you to think when you drink.
Portland Trailblazer basketball has been brought to you by your area BP station. BP on the move throughout Oregon. By Fred Meyer, where one-stop shopping will save you time, money, and gas. By Alaska Airlines, with the most service to California's LA and Bay areas. By Coca-Cola Classic, you can't beat the real thing. And by your Portland Metro Toyota dealers. You want the best, we've got it right here in the Northwest. Executive Producer Director of Trailblazer Basketball, George Watt. Coordinating Producer, J.R. Hellman. This has been a Blazer.
Just when you need it most, Electronic Expo, today at Smith's, featuring spectacular low prices on famous name electronics and 1-year deferred financing. Just look at these prices on Sony. 13-inch TVs from $297, 19-inch stereo TVs from $397, 27-inch stereo TVs from $697, Sony camcorders from $777, and Sony VCRs from just $397. Plus 1-year deferred financing during the Electronic Expo, today at Smith's.
At PGE, we see this as a perfect building for energy-efficient heating. Notice the nice open feeling it has and the overall quality of the construction. We wouldn't change a thing, except to add new focused heating, which warms only the people, not the whole building. infrared heat, one of 900 energy solutions we've suggested. PGE, not just your energy source, your energy resource.
They said diamonds are a girl's best friend, but you've had a change of heart. They said you've got to settle down, but you've changed that view. We were told nice guys finish last, but that's from the past. Yeah, that's changed too.
Today's thing gets the fresh drink. New Taos Aperitif. Sparkling spring water and a splash of great taste.
Don't buy a man a drink, but that's not how.
New Taos Aperitif. A change in taste in sync with a think.
Tonight's postgame show is brought to you by your local Chevy Geo dealers, the Portland Trail Blazers and the Chevy S10 Blazers, two proven winners. And by True Value Hardware. You can do it with True Value Hardware stores. A triple overtime thriller at the Seattle Center Coliseum. The Blazers in their history have played 2 4-overtime games, and this is the third triple overtime game. Let's find out what Steve Jones and his guests think about it. Here's Steve with John Wetzel.
Well, John Wetzel, you got a lot of fans here, and the Blazer Boosters are here. It was a very emotional night for the team. You running up to the scoreboard. They had trouble with the shot clock, but the team prevailed. Your thoughts about the ball game?
Well, Steve, we came out really dead. We didn't have much in the first half. We got ourselves in the hole. In the third quarter, we came back to life, and we got, with our second group, Danny Young, Danny Ainge. Cliff did a nice job, came back off that sprained ankle. And then in the fourth quarter, it was one of those games, back and forth. They made shots, we did. It was a heck of a game, and the thing that this team is, we talked about it a year ago, they persevere through adversity. It looked like we were dead in the water. Danny Ainge makes a steal, makes the pass to Terry for the layup, and we come from 4 down in that second overtime. And it's just a characteristic of this team.
It seems as though tonight, though, the key was the team wasn't going to play until they got behind. They spotted the Sonics the lead all night long.
Well, we did, and it's not easy to win that way. And I wouldn't want to have to play that way every night because it's too hard to come back from the hole we put ourselves in. And the good thing is we won the game, and the bad thing is we got to go home and play again tomorrow night. So we need to get them home and get them in bed.
All right, lessons learned from that. Can this team now get back to that quick start, aggressive play that they had during the streak, where they make wins a lot easier for themselves?
I hope so. I think we can. I think we were just a little bit lethargic at the beginning, and that happens. That happened. We had so many emotional games at home. We came out early and got those big leads. You're going to have games like this. But, again, going back to a year ago, the character of this team, we never get our heads down and get down on ourselves and go into extended losing streaks, and I don't think it's going to happen with this team.
Well, John Wetzel's just starting to have some fun. We'll be back with more post-game right after this.
We'll have more highlights and the final game stats when we come back in a moment.
Do-it-yourselfers need good tools to make it right. Like this Master Mechanic 7 1/4-inch circular saw with a high-torque motor, just $37.99. And their variable speed jigsaw, only $46.99, does automatic or manual scrolling. Then finish in no time with this powerful Master Mechanic belt sander, just $49.99 at participating True Value hardware stores and home centers.
Blazers basketball. Chevrolet Blazers and basketball. Two of the Northwest's favorite pastimes. This is nice stuff. In fact, you can stuff most anything into a Blazer.
Hey, you travel.
This is traveling Blazer style. 22 miles per gallon beats Ford and Jeep. Blazer's bigger engine beats Ford and Jeep.
He shoots, he scores!
And best of all, 4 doors. Get on the Blazer bandwagon now.
Blazers win.
They sure do. At your local Chevrolet Geo dealers.
Let's go back to Steve Jones, who's now standing by with Danny Young.
Oh, I just found out why we have Danny Young out. He played in a 7-overtime game in high school, but this has really been a dramatic ball game, and you had really a lot to do with it in that third period of play. Played very aggressively, was attacking the basket, taking shots, and, you know, the team never gave up. As we look back and see the final moments of the ball game, your thoughts when Danny Ainge and Terry Porter stole the ball and made the play?
Well, at first I couldn't believe it. The ball was rolling around loose, and I saw Danny pick it up. And I was like, pass it, he's up ahead. And fortunately he saw Terry, and he put it in.
Well, you know, you take a look at that monitor and you see Terry Porter's reaction. What was the rest of the team's reaction at that point? You know, because it seemed as though, well, we've got ourselves in a tie situation. Did they think you could win it?
We did. We knew that if we come out and play aggressively, anything can happen in this league. And guys came out and played great defense, got a turnover and scored, and it was just, the bench went crazy. Everybody went crazy.
All right, now you've been a Sonic fan, and of course this team has been struggling. What do you think that a loss like this does to not only the team at this point, but to perhaps the community?
I think it's a very difficult loss for them to take because they were playing well tonight. They have been struggling, and we knew they were going to come out and play well. And to lose a game like this, it's going to hurt, but I think they'll bounce back.
All right, Danny, you know you got a game tomorrow night. We appreciate you coming out. Best of luck tomorrow night against Utah.
All right, thank you, Steve.
All right, Pat Lafferty, you can have the rest of the show. They've had a great time. The fans are going crazy. Back to you.
And we'll have our final computer land stats board in a moment.
This year, put a whole new twist into your holiday decorating. It's easy with Noma's new Ornamotor from True Value Hardware Stores. The Ornamotor plugs into your midget light set and rotates any ornament on your tree. And a pack of 3 is just $5.99. Then get 63 feet of lights in motion with the Noma 140 Marquee Mini Light Set. It's just $12.99 at participating True Value Hardware Stores and home centers.
Blazers basketball. Chevrolet Blazers and basketball. 2 of the Northwest's favorite pastimes. This is nice stuff. In fact, you can stuff most anything into a Blazer.
Hey, you travel.
This is traveling Blazer style. 22 miles per gallon beats Ford and Jeep. Blazer's bigger engine beats Ford and Jeep.
He shoots, he scores!
And best of all, 4 doors. Get on the Blazer bandwagon now.
Blazers win.
They sure do at your local Chevrolet Geo dealer.
Our guests, Danny Young and John Wetzel, will each receive a $100 gift certificate from True Value Hardware Stores for joining us on tonight's postgame show. Blazers win it by 6 in triple overtime. Let's go to our final computer land stats board.
A real gritty and gutty effort by the Trailblazers, who did not shoot the ball well tonight at all, but did enough of the right things at the right time to get a win. The hero of the night was Terry Porter, who refused to die, and with his very competitive friend Jerome Kersey, they made the plays. Big night, and you got to tip your hat to McDaniel and Threet. They had big effort for the Sonics in trying to get them a victory. They couldn't quite get it done. Kersey came up with some big rebounds, and with Portland's leading rebounder, Michael Cage, who'd been struggling, had a Michael Cage night on the board tonight with 15. The field goal shooting, and Portland been up in well over 50, down into the 40s, but they managed to come up with a win. They did a great job at the free throw line. The Sonics were extremely accurate there. And I think it just is an effort that's reflected by the scoreboard and the closeness of the ball game. Sonics had more shots on goal, and they got beat in the three-point area.
And, Steve, I suppose for all the great Blazer fans that came up here tonight, they'd just be content to almost float home the way things turned out, because you can watch basketball for years and maybe see only 2 or 3 ball games that were quite like this one.
Well, you're going to have a tough time filling that scrapbook. We've already got the best quarter you've ever seen. This game may go into one of the best games you've ever seen, and we've already talked about the Lakers, so I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Well, let's tune in and find out. Thanks for joining us tonight. The Blazers win it in triple overtime, 131-24. We're delighted you joined us, for as we say, without you out there, we're nowhere here. Good night, everyone. Tonight's postgame show has been brought to you by True Value Hardware. You can do it with True Value Hardware Stores. And by